Oh, what's up, bitches? We're back with more Don't Starve. It's been about an hour since I filmed the previous two episodes, which is enough time for me to realize things I did wrong. Like, there was one thing that I did that I don't remember, but there's one that I'll never forget, which is, attacking the Clockwork Bishop without a log suit on. I had it in my inventory, and then I didn't use it because I'm shit, I guess, at this game. I mean, that's basically the reason. Just really shitty. Okay. Well, with that out of the way, I forgot what my plan was to do next, even though it's only been like an hour. Got options. I've got options. Farm. That's what I wanted to do. Or at least one of the things. Let's put it... there. Yeah, that'll work. Is there a way to pick up just one item? Doesn't look like it. Well, ain't that just the most annoying goddamn thing ever? Okay. So, next, I think I'm gonna want to... Well, first of all, actually, I'm gonna do something that doesn't really directly contribute to my survival, but is fun. Gonna dig some shit. Because you see, we have these nice little clockwork biomes just sitting around with cool ass flooring. And that cool ass flooring really should belong at my base. So I'm gonna, dig it up now and take it and make a cool flooring for my base. Yeah. Then after that, I'm going to realize that I don't know if I've got enough to really do anything that looks even remotely good. Oh, whatever. I can gather more from the area that had the rook if I'm really desperate. But I also want to make a bird cage, because that'll allow me to easily get eggs and also to get more seeds of any sort that I want. So I'm gonna right, I was gonna tear up the floor. The fact that nothing is centered with this pisses me off beyond belief. I'm really mad about that. God, that looks like shit. It's about to look worse. Yep, this doesn't look nearly as good as I'd hoped it would. Wow, what an amazing waste of time. Let's go and check what we need for a birdcage. Okay, we actually have everything we need except the papyrus. And I have a zit under my ear. And that I just noticed. But it's one of those ones where it's kind of just too painful to pop. He probably didn't need or want this information. But I gave it anyway because it was the only thing I could think of to say, and also it hurt, so I was like, I had to give some kind of response. It hurt because I squeezed it a bit. Yeah. Let's pick up this torch. Okay, I think I need 4 to make a piece of papyrus. Pretty sure. Well, isn't this nice? Is this a good place to stand? Seems like it. Okay, well that's probably not going anywhere. Right, I remembered another thing that I did wrong in my previous videos and wanted to talk about. The main menu music was way too loud. I am sorry about that. Okay, that's it, I think. While I'm here... doesn't seem like there's anything else. Was that something over there? Was that a set piece? Or is that just how the ground looks? Yes, this is something. I knew it. Too bad I don't have my hammer, or else I might have smashed the walls, but... I mean, I really don't need the spear. Yeah, whatever. Hey, F you. Piece of effing shit. No, no, go away. Go away. Go away, you jerk of an asshole. You meanie. I hate your face and your guts. You are really just a huge freaking butt. Guess I can drop the turf. Don't really need it. Spider's gonna come out, and yeah. Really? You don't attack the spider? Okay. Well, that's actually a really great haul. We got what we came for, and then some. Okay. So, in the interest of finding things to talk about while I do this, I'm gonna complain about Don't Starve Together. I really like the idea of Don't Starve Together. It's basically multiplayer Don't Starve. Except it isn't. And it isn't. It really isn't. Because it's a completely different and better game with more content. There's just more content. There's more stuff to do in it. A bunch of stuff that you can't do in regular Don't Starve. You just can't, because it's not in the goddamn game. And you want to, because it looks really cool, but you can't. And I don't know about all of you, but, I mean, well, you heard what I said about Don't Starve Together in the first episode. I told y'all that I don't want to play with other people. And I'm not good at doing so anyway. So, it's not gonna happen. So that means I can't experience that content. Unless I, decide to play it single player or some stupid shit like that. I'm actually gonna build a few more farm plots before I do that. Just so I get an idea of how everything will be spaced out. I think I'm actually gonna journey up there and smash those. I mean, may as well grab the metal potato thing, you know. But I'll store this in here. Where's my hammer? It's hammer time, or whatever. I never got that meme. The It's Hammer Time meme. I guess there was a guy called MC Hammer. I'm assuming that isn't related to Minecraft, even though it has MC in it. Because I just don't think it has any relation, but I could be wrong. So there was that guy, MC Hammer, and he sang a song where he was wearing, what were they called? Balloon pants? That doesn't sound right. Some kind of weird pants. And, oh god damn it, I hate you. Oh well. And, he sang about how you couldn't touch them. I think it was referring to the pants. I never watched the music video or listened to the song. I've heard the bit that goes, "Can't touch this," but, none of the rest of it. My main exposure to the It's Hammer Time meme comes from an episode of Victorious that I watched a few years back. Yeah, Victorious. Anyone remember that show? It aired on, Nickelodeon, or Nick, or... How does that channel work? Is it, sometimes it seems like it's called Nick, sometimes it's called Nickelodeon. I don't know what the gimmick there is. I think Nickelodeon is, when it's for children, and the age group that it caters to changes depending on the time of day. Sort of like how, sometimes there's Cartoon Network, and other times there's Adult Swim. And I think that Adult Swim and Cartoon Network are basically on the same channel though, right? Right? Am I right? I don't know. I have no idea. I'm confused by these things. Anyway, Victorious... It's been so long that since I watched it, that I have no idea if the show was actually any good. I want to say yes, but, because it was a shitty self-parody of itself. like, the show never took itself very seriously. But then my sister, who has seen it far more recently, seems to disagree and thinks it's just stupid now. So, I don't know. I really don't know. But anyway, there was an episode where for some reason, if there was a character who... Damn, it's been so long since I saw it that I don't even remember the specifics, but it was something like there was a character who lost a bet to another character, and because of that, he had to do the hammer dance every time that that the other character told him to. And she would tell him to by saying, "It's hammer time," or something like that. And whenever she said it was hammer time, he had to do the hammer dance. I think that was the episode's B-plot. Yeah. I think that was it. I think that was all there was to it. I could be forgetting something or missing some context. Uh-oh. Yeah. Thinking back on it, it's an extremely lame joke, but again, I really felt like that show was not being serious, like it was aware that its jokes were bad, you know? And that made it, like, okay. You know, so many people will say that acknowledging that something is shitty doesn't make it less shitty, but I don't think that's true. I think that, I mean, obviously sometimes it is. You know, if you punch a dog, it's probably bad, even if you're acknowledging that that's what you're doing. You know, stealing, probably not a good idea. That's probably a bad thing to do under nearly every circumstance imaginable. Well, I guess there's a few circumstances where it's okay. Like if you would die otherwise? Sure. I don't know. I'm not a law person. Whatever. Anyway, point is that I forgot what I was talking about. That's the point. Yeah, shit. What was I saying? Something about Victorious? The show had a good theme song, though. That was really good. It was really, really good. I think it was called, Leave It All to Shine? No, that's the name of the collab that they did with iCarly. iCarly was a weird show. A good show, though, I think. Again, it's been so long since I've seen it, and I'm pretty sure it was at least partially a joke anyway. Boy, I use that excuse a lot for old shows, don't I? Same goes for the Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. I just can't imagine that anyone worked on that show and wasn't, like, doing it on purpose. It was just so incredibly strange. Like, it felt like some of the characters were like parodies of other sitcom characters. Again, I could be just... This could just be my brain trying to justify how much time I spent watching those as a kid. Because as a kid, I sure as hell didn't pick up on any of that. These are new beliefs, so... Granted, I've held them for years now. And they aren't really beliefs so much as suspicions, but... Or theories, I guess. But, hey, that's just a theory. Television theory. Thanks for watching. speaking of MatPat, Five Nights at Freddy's Custom Night just came out, like, today. I won't be playing it, because I'm a scaredy cat little bitch. But I'm having fun watching other people's videos of it. So there's that. Does baiting the bird trap actually make it more likely for a bird to land on it? Because it gives you the option to bait it. So I imagine it does something. But it doesn't seem to do much, you know? Well, we still don't have a blue gem. That's the main thing I wanted to get. Like, that's the only thing I can think of that I still want to get before winter comes. And we've got, like, a day or two to do that. So I'm gonna go dig up some graves. I don't care if it lowers my sanity. I'll get it back up by picking flowers or something. Not those flowers, though. They make honey. Of course, the odds of actually getting a blue gem are ridiculously low. But the same can be said for the red gem, and I got like 2 of those in a row, didn't I? I think that's what happened. I don't know. My memory is shit. Yeah, I'll gather some rocks too. May as well get back up to a full stack. Oh my god. Is the game taunting me? Is this a joke? You just want to see me suffer! Bullshit! Okay. That was stupid! Oh, come on. Ghosts are annoying and they suck. They just disappear after a while. They aren't really dangerous so long as you don't touch them. They move super slow, so avoiding them isn't that hard, but... Okay. And another one. And now my sanity is down super low. I've gained a Gord's Knot and a Sextant, which aren't very useful for anything other than decoration and trading with the Pig King for gold. And I got 3 red gems. 3 of them. Why? How has this happened? Why aren't I wearing that? What is this? What is this sick joke? Why? Why have you done this to me, video game? I thought video games were supposed to be a fun... What? Oh, bullshit! Bullshit! How is it cold already? Light the tree on fire! I don't care anymore. Wait, it isn't winter yet? Huh. Okay. So what was up with me starting to freeze? Right, this is supposed to be a walkthrough tutorial. Okay, freezing. It's what happens when you're cold. It deals damage over time if you get too cold. When ice appears, that's just a warning. It needs to get a little bit colder before you actually start taking damage from it. Come on. Yeah. So winter is coming, and it is coming very soon. Now, how many days have I been playing for? Because I decided I wanted my videos to not be so long. That's more than enough to make a garland, so... And a 1% torch, great. Oh, god damn it, Wait, I already had a torch on me? Whatever. What was I saying? Right. I wanted to end this video a bit earlier than the other ones, so I could get it to, not be so incredibly long. Let's see, 8 plus 8, 16, maybe I'll just stop on day 20. Because I want to do it in, like, 5-day increments from now on. Because that's easy to keep track of, and not a stupid number, and isn't ridiculously long. Because my previous 2 videos have been about an hour. So cutting that down a bit by 2 days should reduce it to, like, I guess 40 minutes or so, right? That sounds right. So, yeah. But cutting it that early, I mean, let's see here, day 16, like that's, what, 4-day episode? Yeah. The hell was that noise? Well, I still don't have a bird. I kind of expected to have one by now, but I don't. And I need more storage room, so gotta make another chest. Now I get to store away all the worthless goddamn red gems. Okay, I hear hounds coming. I guess I should try and get this. No real reason not to, I guess. It's pretty easy to get and lets you craft more stuff, so... Yeah, may as well. Okay. Aha! Finally! And I'll just set this back down so it can get more imprisoned crow. And stack these together. Make traps. Of course, now that I didn't bother baiting it, I immediately catch another one. Murder. Should I go set these traps, or should I stay here? And yeah, I guess I'll just stay here so I can deal with the hounds properly. Damn it. That's not dealing with it properly. Aw, shit, a fiery one. I thought they weren't supposed to show up this early. What is this bullshit? Ah. Okay, that went worse than usual. But I got hound's teeth. And that's good. So, yeah. Victory in the end, I guess. Now, I'd actually like to pick up those ashes, but it maybe is not going to happen. Okay. I need to start collecting ashes, although it's a little early for this, but because, when summertime comes around, ashes are useful for dealing with the dragonfly. And first harvest. Nice, nice. I don't particularly want either of these, so I'm not going to convert them into seeds. I am going to want melon seeds, though. Because, again, while it's a little early to be thinking about this, yeah, that's right. Melons are helpful for summer, but I don't actually have... Like, it didn't give me 2 of them, so, you know, need to grow another. And also, I need a separate ice box for keeping the goddamn seeds in, so they don't rot. And, yeah. And it's way too early anyway. So, I'm not going to need a fashion melon anytime soon. I am, however, going to want as many of these tooth traps as I can get. Furthermore, I'm going to want another campfire. And also, I forgot to do this, but I need to collect niter so I can make an endothermic fire. I can get on that soon, I guess. Need to start carrying the winter hat around. Nice thing about the winter hat is I'm pretty sure it also gives a sanity boost, much like the garland. So that's good. I think. Not sure on that. I really wish I remembered exactly how much meatballs store. Okay, it's still not winter. If you just set the traps on the holes, they will generally fall into them just by walking around. But we'll also be chasing them into it directly. So, we're going to build a fire pit here. And we're going to start just placing tooth traps around it. This is because, you know, because of the fiery hounds, you don't, and also deer clops, you don't want to set this up too close to your actual base. You want it just a little ways away, but not so far that you can't, like, quickly run to it. Yeah. But you definitely want a separate fire pit, so that, you know, if it comes in the night, and you need to deal with hounds or whatever, you don't have to, like, craft yourself a torch or whatever and panic trying to get over to it and stay alive in the darkness. Anyway, need niter for an endothermic fire pit or 2, because I'd like one over there as well. Although it is less of an issue, because it isn't as hot during the night in the summer. So, you know. But I'd still like to have one, just in case. You know, what if I need to deal with fiery hounds, or dragonfly, and it's summer? Although I don't think dragonfly can even be hit by those tooth traps because it flies, so might not really be a consideration there. And I don't actually know how much niter is required for endothermic fire pits. This might be enough. Maybe. I'll collect some extra just because, why not? Igniter can also eventually be used to create gunpowder, so who cares? Right. Wasn't I gonna end the video on this day? Yeah, I'll do that right after I finish this. So I guess today will be a short episode. And then all future episodes will be a bit longer than this, but a bit shorter than the previous ones. Hopefully. That's what I'm striving for. It'll be 5 days an episode. Except for all the times that I forget and don't notice, like I almost didn't this time. And that'll just completely screw us up. Ha! 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 Oh, but it looks like these traps are already working. I want to get those on camera. And, just freaking put that back, I guess. Ah, damn it. Don't they go back into their holes during the night? Ah, shit on a biscuit. Well, that's not happening tonight, then. Right. They've got all that bullshit going on. Oh, I guess that's all for this video then. So, thank you everybody for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, or else I shall capture you in a trap made out of grass and twigs and use your bodies in the construction of a science machine. Farewell!